First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Banks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion, Lamb. Play action now. Prescott. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Banks comes up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 36-yard line.
the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
We go 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
On third down, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
47.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dallas. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing right away is Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Quick run taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing, Willis. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay your bills.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's going to be caught. Down the left sideline. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Dak facing 3rd and long. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's Cobb, and it's Cam Scatterboot. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Hey, 47. What do you think?
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Olsen and Evo does good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up.
To the goal line and in. Fonte Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, go!
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. It's Scatterbull. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Giants' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Let's go.
Up the middle with Scatterbull. He'll get this ahead for about 3. DeMarvion Overshawn there on the tackle.
26. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterbull. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
To kick off for New York.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. He'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, it's Dak. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down and 9. That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott from the gun on third down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. What a connection. He's now inside the 5-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 68 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. To throw is Dak. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will go up by 7.
Giants 17.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing. Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. The run here with Devin Singletary. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
47. Here we go, 46. 54, go to 54. Wide. 26.
1st down. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. Whoa! Jameer Gibbs! And he will score! Jameer Gibbs! Touchdown, Cowboys! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down, Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The career's my estate when you wear your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Dart. Forced out wide. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And a yard.
Let's go. Reload. 60 Eagles.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! 47! We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. He's inside the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return.
Not enough. Solid left, but it's not enough. You really step, but it's not enough. Say you did it.
Okay, ready? So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will just pass the 25 to the 26-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this will be a Giants 1st down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Let's go now.
Singletary now on 1st and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 35, here's second and 9. Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is third down. We'll try and run for the first with Singletary.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. On the give, it's Tracy. Powering forward. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They put Pickens in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Second and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Now now a second down throw for Prescott. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Kill, 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 kill. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill, 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 kill. 47. Here we go, kill, kill.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's to Ferguson once again. And the Cowboys are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Here is first and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one will be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Again, Prescott to the air. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
In motion, Lamb. Third and goal for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down's looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Singletary. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Giants. First down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Willis to throw. A screen to be set up to Singletary. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up. Now Willis. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, Cano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is first and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Come on, Lee. Hey, 47. 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man down the field is tripping. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from Met.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the